Second half action about to get underway. We are 20 minutes from deciding the winner of this tournament. It is 19-7. The Magpies leading Austin. A 27-game win streak is on the line. Will the Crows have the courage of champions and get up over the line, or will Dallas finally end the long row? We will find out over the next 20 minutes here on USAFL.com. Jeff Person holding the ball off as the Magpies are going from left to right on your radio. It's the president. Maybe not. And here we go. We are set to go as Jeff Person holds the ball off, and the second half of the grand final is underway. It is Cox who gets it out for Austin, knocked back forward by Dallas as they get the ball. No, that could have been a high tackle, but it wasn't, as was trying to see who that was. It was 13 in there was Mortimer for Austin, who couldn't get to it, but it'll be a ball up in the center of the ground. Back they go. Ball comes loose, and again it's tied up. Ball comes back in the air, knocked forward again, this time by Willis, who has a goal. Knocked forward again. Went for the footy and went for the ball, and I don't think they had it, and the ball is out of bounds. It is in the forward half of the Magpies. They still lead by what is that, 12 points, 2 straight kicks. The ball goes to ground, soccered off the ground. Dallas still has it, as Mortimer couldn't get to it. Now he's thrown free. Montgomery in there as well for Austin, looking for the ball, and a little extracurricular, but not too much, as Dan Brown got the footy, and it'll end up being a ball up. Dallas has the footy now as Murray on the bootleg around. Kicks out one inside 40 for the Magpies as they look to add to the lead. One-on-one contest. It's tipped off the top and through for a goal as Duncan just got a cuticle to it, and it bounces over for a minor score. On the Little Rock scoreboard, it's the Dallas Magpies now have a 13-point lead, 3-20 to Austin, 1-1-7. Out to the near side. Marked, yes, by Mortimer, who takes the mark. Juggled and caught. And Mortimer will look for a lead as he stands in his left halfback flank. Here's the kick as he's told to play on. The pack forms off the top, continued on. Here is Schlatten, who's taken to the ground by Murray. Over into the corner it goes. Stays in for Dallas and stays in for Austin, and the ball will go over and out. That was Mike Linehan, who is in there as they try to pin them into that corner. Austin down by 13 points, trying to kind of get it closer as the ball comes in. And there's a tackle and on Grzyziak, and that's going to be holding the ball. They were not happy about that one as they go ape droppings, but in all that, it'll be a free kick. And he's told to play on up into the middle, and it is punched free. Cleared out of there, Collins, Merritt for Austin, and then rushing through is Willis as he handballs it over the top, picked up by Montgomery. Montgomery, the big booming kick towards goal. It's got the carry, but not the direction, and that goes off for a minor score. That's their first point in some time. It takes the Austin Crows to 1-2-8 on the Little Rock scoreboard, 3-20 for Dallas. It's a 2 straight difference. Brian Barish with you here at Little Rock, North Little Rock, Arkansas, here at Burns Field, the final game of the 9 that we've brought to you here on USAFL.com and on Mixlr at mixlr.com/USAFL 1997. Ball goes to ground, and it's going to be a free kick for improper disposal, and it will come all the way back to looks like Mike Main, who will get rid of it for Dallas up the far side on the left flank. And it is marked again, this time defensively by Simon Boyce, who is in his right opposition forward flank, between half forward flank and the right wing. He puts that one up on a bow. It goes over everybody, and getting it is Anderson. Anderson will run inside 40 and have a crack. That one's going to go through. It bounces by Aguirre, and bounces through for another minor score. That's a handy the point is now it is less than 2 straight kicks on the Little Rock scoreboard. It's Austin 139, Dallas 3-2-20, nearing the halfway point of the second half. Dallas will get it out of there. Out to the near side. Was it marked in? Yes, they're going to pay the mark to Craig Storr as Anthony Butt screaming for out on the full. He's not going to get it. Storr kicks inside 40. Up in the air it goes. Knocked down. Continuing it on and going back to get to it is the 26, who is Rampersad. And that one goes through. And it's going to be a whistle right on the line. And it looks like it's going to be an Austin free kick as Simon Boyce got knocked on his behind. And indeed, it'll be a free kick, but not to Simon Boyce. As they kick it out to the near side. Oh, it's going to be a turnover. Marks by Alex Crampton. And Crampton, that sort of handcuffed him, but he did a great job of adjusting his body to take the defensive mark. And if he kicks this one here, that'll make life a lot more difficult for the Crows. The kick is on the way. It starts left. It stays left. And that's where it ends up. It's through for a behind. Back to a 2 straight goal margin. Dallas 3-3-21. 1-3-9 Austin. The defending champs are down by 12 points, nearing the halfway point of the second half. And our thanks again to the Little Rock CVB and the North Little Rock Parks and Rec for putting this tournament together. Thank you so much for hosting us in your beautiful city. Meanwhile, game action continues as the Crows have the ball directly across from us. Now the Magpies have it as they look to go inside 50. Bren Miller looking in there, can't get to it. And then that one goes through, knocked forward, picked up by Lalo Herrera. Here comes Austin trying to get something going together, and they can't do it. Well, now they turn it over. Dallas had it. They turn it back over. Marked again by Brown. Just barely went 15. And then he turns and fires, going up deep. Tipped off the top. Here is Odell, but a whistle is called. And it'll be a free kick. And it will go to Dallas, go to Austin, as it looks like it was contact in the contest. And it goes to the 24, who is Nick Lewis, who kicked the bag earlier in the second game against Tulsa, out to the near side or against Houston, and it's marked. Here they come back the other way as Herrera. Herrera to the inside. He runs along the boundary line, and that one is whistled, and it is marked. The kick is up on the way from 40 meters out. It's tipped away. Can Dallas, they have it on the line. May can't get to it, and they kicked it forward. There's going to be a whistle, and it's a free kick, and Dallas is going to get out of jail as there was high contact, and it'll be a free kick. And Dallas will have a free kick from their old goal square. Well, when Austin made that big comeback against Denver a couple of years ago, or last year in Indianapolis, there was a stiff breeze that helped them. The breeze is not here this year, and so they're going to have to do it on their own. And right now, Dallas is getting the better of them, and here come the Magpies in the middle. Murray, just at the edge of the 15 meters. That goes in over the top. O'Connell goes against Storr. Storr kicks for goal from the pocket. Don't tell me. Yes, sir! Oh, no, it's been given as a behind. Oh, wow, everyone was reacting as if it was a goal. But, in fact, it wasn't. It just was squeezed in. My apologies. I was misled partially by the crowd, but it is a behind. And that takes them on to 3-4-22 to 1-3-9. It's back to a 13-point lead, but more time off the clock for Dallas. As the Magpies go up that far side, taking them down as Anderson was pantsed. Cox, who's been relatively quiet, kicks the ball to Merritt. That one goes up, almost marked by Collins. Ball goes to ground. He just gets it up. The ball is deflected. Good smother there, and it bops back. Again, looking for the 14 in Raleigh Duxon, and a whistle and a free kick. Or rather, that's going out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Again, the score on the Little Rock scoreboard, 3-5-23 to 1-3-9. And the mark taken by Mortimer in the middle of the ground for Austin. He's going to go deep off the hands. It's picked up. Here's Aguirre. Aguirre going in short, and it's marked. Marked by 24, who is Nick Lewis. A goal would be very helpful. Oh, and it sprayed off. He shanked it. Oh, my word. Well, whatever cometh the hour, cometh the man is. That was the complete and utter opposite. And it remains a 14-point lead. Dallas up 23-9. Midway point, just past the midway point of this second half of the grand final. Free kick from the out of bounds. He's told to play on. And then almost marked, but slapped out of bounds by Mortimer. It's kept in play and then kicked into the middle, one-on-one contest. It dribbles free. It comes to Boyce. Boyce looking the center of the ball, looking for goal, and it's marked. Marked defensively. Are they able to get it out? Yes, they are. And then that one will swing in towards the middle. Right out in front, and Dallas is able to clear it again. Looking up high, and it's marked by Cox, who climbed the stepladder and took the mark over Willis. Oh, boom! A big hit, but play on as the mark was taken by Boyce, who's that out of a nice sliding mark by Ben May, who has been one of the linchpins of this team. And May will set sail from 50 meters out. It's going to be short, punched free, almost taken in front by Montgomery, and then cleared out by Dallas. And the mark is taken by Grasiziak as Dallas works to go the other direction. Up on the far side. They handball it into the middle, up top. And we have a whistle. And a free kick to Austin. And a free kick, and it's taken there by Nikki Anderson. Got to have a little bit more urgency, I would imagine. It's a 14-point difference again on the Little Rock scoreboard. 3-5-23 for Dallas, 1-3-9 for Austin. And Austin, though, is the type of team that is very dangerous and can score 3 goals quick, fast, and in a hurry. Ball went out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw-in. Comes up high, slapped forward, picked up by Brown, Dan Brown, but it's swatted away by Clay Roy, who's done a very good job defensively. And he kicks it out to the near side. And now Dallas trying to go and milk precious seconds off the clock. Handball into the middle. They handball it back. Now they looking for Brown. Here comes Austin. They go inside 40. It's and again, this time it's Odell with a basket catch over the top. Kick that one out to the near side and looking for a teammate and couldn't find him. He was looking for the number 1 there, who was Jeremiah Kane. And he goes straight down the buzz looking for Mondia. And Martin Mondia, as they're looking for 50 and they're not going to get it. Mondia will go in short. And it is all just dropped in front. Austin able to corral it. They got to get out of danger. They go in short. Oh, great Shepherd throw in there by Duncan. Here is Crampton. Crampton kicks for goal. It's one-on-one. It's knocked down in front, right in the goal square as Austin tries to get it out. There's a chance. Dallas has it in front. He kicks for goal. That's a goal! The Magpies! And it looks like 23 from here will give that goal to Will Bowman. And Cinderella may have sung on the Little Rock scoreboard. Dallas 4-5-29. Austin 1-3-9. It's a 20-point lead. Latter stages of the second half. And it looks like we may have a new premier in the Central region. After 3 games of footy, That is the great equalizer as Austin now, as they are now desperate. The ball went forward. There could have been a leg call, not called. Picked up by Storer, who has a bounce. He has a second. Have a third son? No. He puts that one in. It's a one-on-one contest just over his man, looking for Moffitt, but couldn't get it. Centered that one into the middle, rolling towards the goal, and it skips through for a Mother Minor score. A 4-6-30 for the Magpies. It's now a 21-point lead over the Austin Crows. Ball gets kicked in, straight in the middle of the ground, marked. Austin trying to go forward. They scramble for it straight across from us, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw-in. Both teams asking for a little bit extra. The Austin team trying to stay in this game. Dallas trying to see it out and trying to beat their rivals. And the ball has gone out of bounds again. And in fact, it'll be a free kick, and it will be awarded to the Dallas Magpies as they threw that ball back. The Magpies calling for 50, but the clock is ticking. That one is a long streak. There it is, going on to the near side. Dallas still keeps that one in on their half-forward flank, and the ball goes out of bounds in between half-forward flank and left-forward pocket. Again, on the Little Rock scoreboard, 4-6-30 for Dallas, 1-3-9 for Austin. Brian Barish with you, Little Rock, North Little Rock, Arkansas, the Central Regional Grand Final, latter stages of the second half. There's the ball for Dallas. They'll go inside the 40. It bounced straight up in the air. Punch forward. Oh, my Lord! That'll do it. And what spectacular fashion. The goal there by Jay Duncan. As the ball pops straight up in the air, he took it, he put it right there, and the fat lady may have sung 5-6-36 Dallas. Austin 1-3-9. The national champions are on the canvas. Oh, my word. We hope you'll stick around and watch the replay later on our YouTube, because that was a fantastic goal. And that may have unseated his teammate Ben Moffitt as goal of the day. And the ball comes back into the middle of the ground. Austin trying to see it out now. Dallas trying to see out this victory, up by 27 points. Well, Austin, however, they have the hearts of champions, and they're not going to give it up one iota. Here they come as Maine gets it forward. That long kick, one-on-one, a flying monkey-style kick. It bounces away. Mondia against Aguirre as he gets around, or rather that was against Herrera. He is tackled there. Now they're wrapped up, two of the players there. Austin trying to get it out. Big hit! And he was thrown down without the footy, no call. As Austin trying to get it out of the back line. That one is kicked. It's marked. And here they go the other way as it's 31. As Montgomery now, they go that one into the corner, into the pocket. Austin trying to close it. Big tackle. Down he goes. They wanted holding the ball. They're not going to get it. And it'll be a boundary throw-in. Well, I'll tell you, I had, when Denver's winning streak ended in the women's side and when they lost to San Francisco the game that decided the women's premiership and nationals last year, my fingers had pins and needles. That's kind of how I feel right now, as Dallas is about to do something extraordinary. The kick is into the middle, almost marked. Ball goes to ground. Stays up. Here they go. Here is Brown. Brown kicks for a goal. And he has kicked it, and that'll bring things a little bit closer. The second goal of the game for the Crows, as that takes them on the Little Rock scoreboard to 2-3-15. And it's back to 21 points. Dallas 5-6-36. That's on the Little Rock scoreboard. Ball comes back in the middle of the ground. Not much time left. looks pretty good for the Magpies, you'd have to say, but Austin has fought hard all day, and they deserve to keep their heads up. Spare a thought for them, because let me tell you, they are still the best team in the country. And now Dallas will try and get it out of the halfback flank. They do so through Odell. A long kick up. That one going, and it pops straight up over the head. Boom! As they Montgomery laid in on his opponent on the far side of the field, and they sit on the football, and it'll be a ball up directly across from the commentary position on the scoreboard end. Cannot be much time left as Pearson throws the ball in the air. The umpire does. Cox with another hit out, and another hit out that doesn't go to advantage. And again, the ball is tied up. They try to work it out of the ruck there. But in the end, it is a ball up. And that is it. That is it. The streak is over. The Dallas Magpies have defeated the Austin Crows, and they are your 2017 Central Region champions. The final score on the Little Rock scoreboard, it's the Dallas Magpies, 5 goals, 6 behind, 36 points. The Austin Crows, 2-3-15. Our hats off to both teams, and the Central Regional champions, the Dallas Magpies. That'll do it for us on the YouTube side. Thank you for watching all the games, and hey, a special thank you to Steve Grantfield for all of his hard work bringing it here, and to Dennis James, who brought to you this picture, as well as to Bren Miller, as well as Clay Roy earlier. For everyone here at the USAFL, this is Brian Barish. It's goodbye for now. And on